Pistol Y trips. Let's get into pistol because I'm just kind of tired of running some things. All right, pistol Y trips. The thing about pistol Y trips is you're going to want a tight end in your slot. Just for like absolutely sure you want a tight end in the slot. If you can, you want a good wide receivers with run block. But yeah, so screen's pretty good. Screen out of this is the reason screen's good out of this is because you're gonna run strong power a lot, which we're gonna go over in a sec. I accidentally hit screen instead of strong power. That's why we're talking about it. All right, so screens. We're going to go over strong power. So the reason we put the tight end in the slot is because you want him to be able to pancake someone if he gets the chance. We're going to ID the mic on the first guy you think is going to blow up the play. So the first guy that's going to blow up the play, to me, is going to be this guy, this edge rusher, this slot cornerback, and this first linebacker. So I'm going to take out, I want to take out this guy. I want to make sure he gets blocked. And he still fucked up the play. But Breida is cooler than all of you. Whew. If it wasn't for the quarterback situation, I'd say the Niners are a sleeper team for regular head-to-head. Alright, so now that we're running, the first guy that looks like he's going to blow up this play is actually now the safety. So we're going to make sure that safety gets blocked, and he didn't. See, it's times like that that make me wonder if the ID the mic even works on run plays. Like, I'm sure it does, it just feels weird. Everything was open that time, except for the Sherman, so... Just gotta hope your blocks get in. So, like, there, the blocks got in perfectly. And Breida to the house. Basically stuff like that. What's the audibles? Alright, the audible's the only pass play I think I care about in this book. We're going to out the tight end. We're going to slant the far left receiver. And what's going to happen is versus cover 2. If they're in cloud flats, Kittle should be wide open. If they're in hard flats, Selleck should be able to get the ball. So that looks like clouds. So let's run a couple more, or run it one more time, see if we can get the hard flat one. No, that was another Kittle route. Held the ball too long. Because what happens when it's a hard flat is Selleck should get pretty much a wide open release somewhere. And that was my big thumb hitting the X for some reason. Alright, so I guess I'm not getting that one today. And then another thing to note is if for whatever reason they go into 4-4 split, cover 2-man under to try and take away your strong power, verts is deadly play to 4-4. I don't know why. Probably because like the lack of speed, but yeah, verts is like way better than it should be. Well, against 4-4 anyway. Oh no, my computer froze. How am I supposed to get to the next play? God damn it. Alright, pull it up on my phone. After these difficulties, do 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 do. Nope, still. Alright. We were pistol. Dang ebooks. Hate when they crash. Or hate when my computer crashes, because it's not supposed to crash. It's still fairly new. Supposed to be a quick guide. That's nothing want to work today. Okay. So now we're in gun tray open. Alright, so let's get into gun tray. Alright, gun tray. Gun tray open, because my computer sucks. Gun tray open. Alright, for the first play in tray open that we like is this wide receiver screen, because there's no play action. Just take a step, throw it. Basically the way you throw this is really simple. It's snap, wait 1 second, throw. Snap, 1 second, throw. Catch, run. The screens are like weird. They're like timing. You have to like time it out. So next play. Any of these audibles next play? Nah. Why is my computer not shutting off? Shut off, computer. I'm trying to rebuke you. That's a nice outside run. If someone's using cover 4 against you and you're in gun, this is a nice play to run. We have stick and nod, which has always been good. Stick and nod, the simplest setup for it is possible is slant your slot and swing your halfback, and you just try and get something. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's the same setup as it always has been. No time in the pocket. Story of this video, just no time in the pocket. Wonder if I can do coach adjustments. No? Alright. Gun tray. Where'd you go? Tray open. The clear out. So what we like about clear out is, or what we're going to do, is we're going to motion the halfback right. You got to put him on a route so you can motion him. This should, so what happens is you're going to block the halfback because you want time in the pocket. The Trent Taylor is going to get wide open right about the left hash. So to get him there faster, we're going to motion snap him. Oh, yeah, I can't motion snap him. I just motion the halfback over. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid today. Alright, so this, what's going to happen is the left side should just double up that receiver. And if Trent Taylor, if Beathard knew how to throw a bullet pass, that would have been a nice play. Okay, so yeah, let's try that one more time. All right, Trent Taylor should be open, and that's all you do. That concept I just talked about can be used on really any formation that has to do with you being able to single out one receiver. So see how all my receivers are to one side except for Garcon? That just it's just zone logic rule thing. See? And Beathard just can't throw today. And I really should just change teams at this point. Alright. Alrighty, next play is the halfback angle out of gun tray. Halfback angle. Well, main thing about this play, so we're going to motion the left in. Yeah, motion this guy left. We're going to motion the in left, and we're going to drag the slot. So what our reads are going to be this drag, the burrito route, the in, the post, and that's kind of how you're going to look at it. Yeah, I made a bad read, but yeah. That's what practice is for. Yeah, so now that we're looking at this play, yeah, wide open, good one. Basically what we're going for. Alright, next play, or next formation actually. Now we're in the gun split close. I know you all know how to run the gun split close, but just bear with me, we're going to go over it. PA, FL slide. General reads are the tight ends. You're going to look at the tight end, which is Kittle. You're going to look at the slanted wide receiver, which is Taylor. And then you're going to look at the post, which is Goodwin. So your quick throw is just this little underhand toss or whatever to Kittle. Sometimes when formations are weird, Bree does actually your quick route. Alright, so the first setup we like to do is we slant the Garcon route. Now we do this when we think it's man-to-man, because what happens is we cancel play action, Garcon's right there, and then we just throw the ball. Now if we think now we also do this if we think the user is biting a little bit too hard on the Kittle and Taylor routes. So that's basically why we run that. Now the other way we do this is we streak Garcon. This is supposed to help clear out the zones, and you can throw pretty much any other route a little bit better because the zones are a little bit more cleared out. So the version 4 I like to do, let's see, where's it go? Block the tight end. So we're going to block Kittle. We're going to motion him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got like an indigestion attack again. Alright, now that Kittle's out of the backfield, we're gonna look at the defense and see how we can use Kittle motion out right there to make things better. So what we're gonna start by doing is maybe in Kittle, because if Kittle's out their end, he's gonna be their slower or whatever. Yeah, I just threw the breeder out because breeder was open. So yeah, that's basically what we do. You could do the same thing with Breeda if you don't want the play action, but you still want that Kittle route or something like that, maybe even that, because all the zones are gonna go left, and the one guy that's gonna be on the right side is gonna go deep, so Garcon should be open. Yeah, so stuff like that. Let me see what we're in. Split this. Oh, yeah. Finally got my computer back up because it's so hard to read it off my phone. Alright, next play. Still split close. Alright, so screen is something you should throw in because screens are just good. Everyone knows about halfback wheel, and we're going to go over it. What we're going to do is we're going to slant the far right receiver. Motion snap him and get the delayed slant, and if you want, block the halfback on the wheel. So what makes this such a deadly combination route is because the post is almost damn near unstoppable. You have to have a deep blue like up the middle, or you have to have him manned up. What I like to do in cover 2 is I put a deep blue on my middle linebacker, and in cover 3 I will put him one of my linebackers manned up on him. So the way we make this better is we motion out that guy. Quick throw is almost always going to be your tight end. If you feel like it, put your fullback there. You've been using that fullback all game to annoy your opponent. Put the fullback right there. It'll be kind of fun. You don't have to put Breeda on the block. I just do it because I feel like you get more time. And the reason we motion out Trent Taylor is if it is man-to-man, or if they are an aggressive user, what happens is the delayed slant will get to where the user should be, because the user is going to abandon his zone as soon as he sees that you're in halfback wheel. So he goes after like the post, and then you just throw it right there. And that's basically it for that one, for that setup anyway. The reason I love halfback wheel is because of all the different things you can do with it, because this is just the stock halfback wheel right here. You can even leave it like this. So the Trent Taylor route's really good. So the second way we're going to read this is we're going to slant the far right receiver, and we're going to hitch the left halfback, and then we're going to get the post a little bit more open. So what happens here is the post is going to get a little bit more open because Breeda and Taylor are going to draw down that linebacker. And if you have an accurate quarterback, that's a nice little post for like maybe 10 yards. Version 3, we're going to motion the halfback out right side of the book. And then we're going to slant him. So we're going to slant him like we were doing earlier with the Taylor route. But now we're going to, let's see, we're going to, what was it, out? Why would I say out? Yeah, we're going to streak Taylor and make that side a flood. So you still have the deadly post that your opponent has to worry about. And now you have the Kittle route that's really good. Taylor makes the Goodwin route open. And the slant is there just to annoy your opponent. So wide open Kittle. And you take whatever you can get on these plays. It's just I call it kind of the noob scheme, because there's 6 different ways to run this one play. Well, there's more than 6, but there's 6 main ways. So now we have version 5, where we're gonna motion the halfback left, and I put him on the wrong side. Yeah, motion him left, move over there, Breeda. Alright, we're gonna move him over. So, like, this isn't the play I'm wanting to talk about, but just, you see the wheel route? That wheel route's actually really cool. If you have time in the pocket to throw it, it beats a lot of things just because it gets to a weird angle like that. So now let's go to the play we're actually supposed to talk about. And Let's see, we're gonna motion him and we're gonna drag him. And now we're going to drag the Trent Taylor route. Now we have a mesh concept. So mesh, and just throw your open guy for like 2 or 3 yards. It's pretty cool. And you still have the post. The whole best thing about this whole scheme right here is you have that post on every single play. So if they don't defend that post, you have it almost every time. You just need to be able to throw it. So don't use CJ Beathard. Make sure you have someone who can throw. And if you see, one of the most common ways I've actually seen someone try to cover this up is with the mid blitz. So that's why we run all the other ways to do this. So if you think it's man-to-man, just do that, max protect. And that was a nice tip drill. But yeah, if you think it's mid blitz, definitely block everyone, and then just mic the middle linebackers that are going to be like right where I just mic that guy. You can have like endless time in the pocket basically, and just hit whoever's open. Alright, and let's see. Now another way to run this is we're going to max protect. We're going to out Trent Taylor. So now we have a bench to the right side. And then we're going to hitch Kittle. So what's going to happen is generally you're going to get Taylor open. Like that's probably going to be a Taylor throw at 7 out of 10 times. It's the reason we're hitching is because we want to try and draw some players away from Taylor and Goodwin. We don't want the linebacker to just like run over there. And then just try and make your plays. Alright, let's see if there's any other ways I remember running this. You could always double swing. Double swing doesn't work as well as it did a few years ago, but it's just something. If you really want to, you can run this one play all game long. People hate you for doing it, but it's possible. Like watch move Breida over. Now you have a weird looking wheel route. Throw that wheel route if you have time, because no zone coverage is ready for a wheel route that weird. It's just a weird way to run things, but I like it. Okay, next play. Let's see, where is it at? Wide receiver corner. From Flying Balls. Alright, I got this play from Flying Balls on Mutthead. If you see his name in the post or the playbook, so go give him a Mutthead honor or whatever they do over there. He says a good setup for a wide receiver corner is the slant the C route, which is Trent Taylor. He says swing or out the halfback on the left. So I'm going to swing because I just like swinging. And then he says if you're facing a blitz, block the tight end. It says I don't think we're facing a blitz. I'm leaving him on it. And let's see, the post route. The post route is very deadly. And if you're facing 3rd and 20, the isolated wide receiver put the isolated wide receiver on a smart route, which would be the Goodwin route, I believe. And then he says that isolated wide receiver will break the sticks. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. To believe it or not, but I threw that to Goodwin, not Garcon. That was just a bad play. Alright, so stock is pretty fine. I'm going to smart route Garcon. So you have the post again, which is cool. You want them so afraid of that post that you can just keep running everything you want. Let's see. I wonder if this still works. Because this used to be an improvised screen. So what happens is you're going to throw Breida. So what I did here was I outed Goodwin, I wheeled Kittle, I swung Breida, and I slanted Garcon. So we'll see if the improvised screen still works. No? Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, I think it was Madden 15. That was a killer play right there. We'll see if maybe if I motion Breida. Maybe if I motion Breida and then throw Kittle. I'll have to work on those improvised screens because I know they still work. Just they're not great. Alright, so Power O is one of your audibles. So when you see something like this, which is probably the mid blitz, you run Power O, you have almost a like easy 20-yard gain. Power O is just like a really good play out of split coast this year. Not sure why, but just is. Maybe it's because most people are in cover 4 or cover 3. That could be why. Yeah, it's just a nice play, and didn't mean to run that, so whatever. Alright, Scat. Scat's our next play. Alright, Scat. Scott. Okay, Scott. Where are you, Scott? I thought Scat was in here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so what we like to do is we're going to max protect. We're going to motion Brita out wide. And then we're going to slant Brita. We're going to slant Garcon. And that's how we're going to run this. So as soon as we get the ball, we're going to actually roll out right. So if you want, maybe do something with Kittle. Because him blocking isn't going to help you too much unless you want to block him first, let the line come, and then run through the right tackle. So that's probably how we have to do it too. Yeah, that's how we had to do it. And then you just throw one of your slants, because your slants are going to get open. Because they get open against almost every coverage just because of the way it works, and that's not the play I wanted. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a nice play. You just gotta have the time. Scrambles fell apart. Garcon's supposed to keep running up, like across and upfield. That's what makes it work. So yeah, that's the Scat play. That works for almost any play where one side of the field has the Kittle and Goodwin stuff like that. Kittle doesn't really affect the play much. It does help bring zones down if you leave him on that route. But I block him just because it helps me get the rollout. So now let's go to Z-Spot. Z-Spot. Alright, Z-Spot has a man killer right here. So if you're facing zero blitz, which is very rare against a or while you're in this play. So yeah, Garcon will beat man to man. What you want to do is you want to motion him out left, by the way. And if you think it's 2-man under, that should be a win. Yeah, it wasn't a win there because that was man to man, but it looked like it was cover 3. That's just goal line because goal line. Why does the computer call goal line? I mean, it kind of aggravates me. All right, so we all know how to run Z-Spot. So the way we run Z-Spot, if you don't know, is we're going to look at the Trent Taylor route. So when Trent Taylor makes a stick, that's where your read is, because if he's covered, that means Goodwin or Kittle is going to be open. And if he's uncovered, just throw it to him. So, uncovered. And let's run it one more time, because it's probably be covered this time. Alright, Kittle. And that's basically it. That's a very simple way to run that. Just like before, we slant Trent Taylor if we want to attack the user. And if you're running that halfback wheel a lot, where you're... I didn't mention it for whatever reason, just forgot. You remember the motion route from the very first one you showed you? If you do that every play, you can really aggravate a team. Like, look at that. Wide open. Yeah, nice play. Alright, so next play is going to be, or still this. We streak Taylor, and then we like in Garcon, and now it's a flood. This is a very good way to beat cover 4, and it's an okay way to beat cover 2, though I'm not a big fan of using floods against cover 2. Alright, and let's see. Next play is out of Gun Tray. This book is going to take a while. I'm only on page 49 of 66. Alright, so Gun Tray. There we are. Gun Tray, verts Y drag. So verts wide drag. What's gonna happen here is the good one route is gonna be open pretty quick. You just want to throw it to him. Hopefully he holds on to it. It's a very good play. If you don't throw it to good one like right there, you should get something open like way downfield. It's just kind of having time in the pocket and making yeah, pretty much just making time in the pocket. That's why I have problems with this play, because I'm never able to let it develop. Oh no, goal line. I'm so scared of that defense to shut down. Oh man, the accuracy, I swear to God. I should just use the Patriots like I used to. Alright. That's basically what you're looking for. There's a play action version. Basically run it the same way, even with the tight end drag. Yeah. All it does is you're trying to pull the linebackers down and maybe get I can't talk today. You're trying to pull the linebackers down and maybe get the post. So you can get a little bit sooner if you have the play action. That's really it. Not a great play at all, honest. And let's see, inside zone's not bad. Only thing I hate about inside zone in this book or this formation is it's a total giveaway because it makes everyone do that shake thing. Levels is pretty good. Where are we, gun tray? Alright, levels is pretty good. The halfback route is really fast hitting. Let's just go over it. Yeah, halfback route is a quick hitter. You just throw it quick and try and get some. And if the halfback isn't open, the tight end might be. So you just try and hit the tight end. I think Kittle's better than most tight ends in MUT right now because he has 87 speed. Crazy. Not the silver, of course. I mean this particular rag team version. I'm not gonna go over gun Y flex because that's just like the one we just did right now. Let's go over gun bunch though. Gun bunch wide. Alright, so gun bunch, it's like the other gun bunches, just feels weird because it's out wide. So cross screen's pretty good. Inside zone's alright. Curl flat. Let's do curl flat. So the reason I don't particularly like this gun bunch is it's out wide. If it was if the gun bunch was like the regular gun bunch, this would be amazing. I would love the playbook even more. So we're gonna run this just like we run every other gun bunch. You have to get the new timing down because they're in different spots. So it's very strange. Like it's hard to explain. So yeah, you even have PA post, which is like the best play in the game. But every time I try to run it, I always do the wrong audible. It's oh my god, I'm having a day today. Kittle is actually the tight end, or Y is the tight end instead of the RB is actually on the running back now. So it throws me off all the time. You run it the same way though. You're just gonna motion snap that guy. And just hopefully get a catch, because not getting those today. So weird. Did it again. Okay, so another way to run this, we're gonna streak Kittle and do the same motion snap. This beats cover 2 a little bit better. The reason we do that motion snap is you use it to beat man-to-man. So if it ends up being man-to-man, the Taylor route will end up destroying whatever man-to-man you're seeing. Yeah. Alright, next play. Alright, same play. This time we're gonna motion over Breida. Alright, get over there, Breida. Right, there we go. We're going to continue to streak. Wrong play. God damn it. You really gotta learn like the new audibles when you use this if you run the gun bunch a lot like I did. So we're gonna motion over Breida. We're swinging him left. we're streaking Kittle, and that's how we run this. Just like the zone logic we talked about earlier, Garcon will hopefully pull 2 players out of the zone, which will leave the left side wide open for Brita to try and make a play. That's all we're going for. Don't like that. Inside's fine. Spacing's fine, but it's weird. Like, again, it being out wide just weirds everything up. Now, the cool thing about gun bunch wide is Z spot actually plays kind of better out wide. Z spots out of spread for sets are a lot better, in my opinion, because things are just developed more, and you also have the Z route, the deadly Z route from last year. So you read it the same way. You look left, blah blah blah, and if nothing's there, you just throw it to Garcon. And it's awesome. And that's basically how you run that. Dang it, lost my spot. Gun bunch wide. Alright, let's go to the next play. Or next formation. I'm gonna get this over with. Gun doubles Y off. Alright, gun doubles Y off. We love jailbreak scheme. Draw is pretty good. Inside zone's pretty good. 0-1 trap's interesting. PA slide's okay. Double post is the real reason we're looking at this. So let's look at a cover 3 setup. So to beat cover 3, we're going to come back Taylor. We're going to block Brita. We're going to slant Garcon. And that's how we beat cover 3. We could streak Kittle, but I don't think that helps. So we're going to try it with streak Kittle. Yeah, see, streaking Kittle actually made the cornerback go play back deep. So we can't do that. So go back to this. And there we go. It's sometimes it's a one play versus cover 3. Other times that you just can't get it. That's how one plays are. Audible is pretty cool. You just streak Garcon. And then try and get whatever you can. Everything can get covered pretty easily on this audible. Only reason I run it is I try to throw people off guard. Yeah. They give me a pancake block even as a quarterback, I'll take it. Alrighty, so back to this. Alright, let's staying in double post, and we're going to look at how it it. Cover 2. Yeah, I'm a lost for words today. Cover 2 press. Rather just do regular Tampa 2. Cover 2 carry. Is that it? Yeah, we'll just do cover 2 carry. Sure, that'll work. Alright, so what we do is we streak Goodwin. And that's basically all we have to do. Yeah, that's basically it. If we want, maybe fade Kittle, block your halfback, and then we should get the post wide open right there. And yeah, if you have higher throw power, that's a way better play. It's kind of the only thing that sucks about the game sometimes. You need throw power. Let's try that again, but let's actually just streak Taylor. We're streak Taylor, streak Goodwin. Let's see how that changes the play. Pretty much the same amount of open, so I guess you could run it either way. And the cover 3 setup, or was the cover 2 setup? Yeah, the cover 2 setup. This is how actually I beat man to man or 2-man under. I do the curl over here to try and pull down the safety. I do that, and then I just try and make it the same way. Cover 2 just cannot handle this play in general. Like, pretty much regardless of the setup. You could even do the cover 3 setup, I believe. Like, let's try it with the cover 3 setup. You should be able to get Goodwin, like, pretty much right there. Didn't have time, but yeah, cover 2 just cannot handle this play. Alright, so next play is the double flex, or double Y flex, or something like that. Oh, I'm in formation. There we go. Double Y flex. Double Y flex. Sail's really good out of here. There's a slot cross I like. Yeah, slot cross is okay. Y option, under Y option, you're just going to out the halfback and then blind throw the left wide receiver or the halfback. Double post. The Texans double post is cool. It works a lot like the double post we just went over, but it's more of like a fake double post. So you leave it alone if you want to screw someone, and just try and get it deep. Didn't get that one, but you know, that's just how it works. This looks like this would be a man-to-man kind of goal line blitz. I don't like practice mode puts goal line in and then somehow it works. All right, so that's cover 3. So we're gonna beat cover 3 by doing the comeback. We're gonna block the halfback because we don't need time, and we're going to slant Garcon, and then we're gonna try and buy time in the pocket. And yeah, I don't believe in my throw in the run with Bethard. Suppose that was man to man or something. All right, so there we go. Let's try that. Now let's try and beat it. Oh, you know what? I bet... Wow, that was just a bad pass. I think I know why I'm not being able to get that open. The corner route's fucking it up. Yeah, that's why. Alright, there, let's try it this way. There it is. That was versus cover 2 too. So, yeah, that's the way you beat cover 3. Why does it not come back? Oh, there we go. I was just doing the wrong audible. Alright, see if that beats it this time. I forget if that beat it man to man. No time in the pocket. Whatever. Next play. It's gonna be a very long video. Probably gonna have to set it up in different parts, like part 1, part 2. Okay, gunwing tight. So gunwing tight, double post. You're gonna you're using it a lot like the other ones. So the first way I like to run this is I like to drag Kittle. Gives me a levels concept. Generally just look at the tight ends. Didn't get anything that time, but that's one way to run it. Another way to run it is motion the crosser right here. Put him left. Put Kittle on a drag. And Jusnick's going to get it on a weird angle. And if he was a little bit faster, that's probably a touchdown. Another way to beat the cover 3 setup or whatever. What did we do for that? Forget. Oh my god, I'm so I feel sick now. Alright, cover 3 beater. Hey, no, I remember it now. Yeah, cover 3, same kind of setup we were using earlier. And I think it looked like I got sacked by Breida. Alright, so yeah, cover 3 setup again. The worst part about these one-play touchdowns is not having the time to throw them. Alright, so this is a cover 2 version, so what we're going to beat cover 2, we're going to streak Selleck. We're going to leave Jusnick alone. No, we're going to do that to Jusnick. Maybe slant Kittle. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Let's not do the streaks that time. Oh, no. Now we're playing that again. Let's see how this works against cover man. Catch it, Kittle. No. Yeah, let's just go to the next play. Because the formula works. You just need, probably 88 or higher throw power. That should be enough to hit it. So now let's go to the formation you've all been waiting for. Gun tight, the best probably the best formation in this book, because look, Z spot's here. Remember Z spot from last year? Yeah, it's still good. It's for some reason, this is the only book I've seen it in, like that it's still the original way, because almost every other book, they turn the C route into a corner post, or corner route or whatever. So you still get it the same way. Only thing I really do on this play is I out Goodwin. You have that quick halfback route, blah, 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 and then wide open. Goodwin. Or Garcon. It's a great play. I love it. And another place you can hit this pass, you can hit it right up the middle right there if they're usering. Alright, so another way to run this play is we're going to motion the far right receiver out, which is Trent Taylor. We're going to snap for delay. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah. And we're going to out the far left receiver for that. These are one concept. Alright, so the way we were going to run this is now we're actually going to slant Taylor. Or we drag him. If you want to drag him, you can drag him. I don't care. We're going to motion snap him and get the delay. So now if the user is heavily attacking that C route, you should have Trent Taylor like wide open. Let's see. Motion the far right receiver out, snap for delay, out the far left pinch. Yeah, that's the way we just ran it. Okay, let's see. Next play. It's gonna be called drive out. Drive out. Drive out. Or drive corner. Drive corner. Alright, so motion the far left right receiver right? So the lead is attack. Oh, I get what I meant. Yeah, my text in there was like really confusing. Okay, so yeah, you motion the far left receiver, and now you have a levels over the middle. We're just gonna look at Brita. So that route is really deadly. That halfback route, it'll be open a lot. The reason we do a lot of these motioning things is we just want to try and make it look weird. So we have the levels. Only level that's open is pretty much Goodwin, but yeah, the reason I don't particularly like setting it up like that is they all the routes kind of go to the same spot, like in the long run. So I'm not a big fan of that. Now the cover 3 beater, it's still the same as last year. Just motion this post guy over. You're gonna block the halfback because you're gonna need time, and then I believe that's it. And then you just try and get time in the pocket, and then try and throw the ball. And if there's not a 91 zone corner out there, that should be open a bit more. Alright, slant the far left receiver. Alright. Alright, we're going to slant Goodwin. And then we're going to motion him left and snap for delay. So what's going to happen is the middle linebacker shouldn't be in the middle. Everything was covered perfectly by the computer, but against the user who you've just been annoying all game with all these different routes, this is just a deadly route. So that's basically another way to attack the user. Alright, so versus cover 2, we like to motion the Garcon route again. We're going to streak Taylor, and then we're going to block Brita, and that's versus cover 2, so let's just throw it right here anyway. Yeah, so hopefully we can get a cover 2 for this next random defense. So that looks... it's cover 3 again. Yeah, whatever. We'll just run the cover 3 beater again. Block. And yeah. Boom. One play. One play! Alright, is that one cover 2? That looks like cover 4 to me. Yeah. Let's try it anyway. Alright, let's just show off the cover 2 version. Alright, so we motion him over, we smart route him so he gets to the post a little bit quicker. We're blocking Brita, and we're streaking Taylor, because we want our Garcon route to get a little more open. So that was definitely cover 4. Alrighty, so That's why another reason I like mobile QBs. Everything's covered and you just run. You're like, let me get something out of this. Your run audible, isn't that bad? I don't like it. It's just a quick base, but quick bases are weird because they get blown up a lot for me. Yeah, so not getting anything out of it. If you like quick base, then maybe you can get something out of it. I can't. Bench is there. I don't like bench, but whatever. You know bench. Alright, go back to tight. The play is not in this book. Why would I have that in there? I always do that. I'll like have a play in the book that isn't actually in the book. Just because I think it was in the book and I forget to look at this. Alright, so this is a cover 2 beater, mainly. So the seams play. The way we're gonna beat the cover 2 is we're gonna motion Garcon over. And what this is gonna do is hopefully block your halfback. Hopefully you have time. So Garcon should get open deep middle, and if he's not open, it'll be either tight end or your halfback. So you're gonna need a lot of throw power and a lot of speed at these positions to really get this one. So let's put you back out. Yeah, so Trent Taylor, George Kittle, and Garcon are generally going to be the guys that you get open versus this coverage. But you definitely need your throw power and speed. Yeah, maybe even more open field. Who knows? So yeah, that's one way to beat cover 2. This audible is actually another cover 2 beater. You don't even need to do much, to be honest. You can motion over Garcon if you want. And then what we're going to do with Garcon is slant him left. Alright, so the Kittle route, again, is the one that's going to beat cover 2. And then you also have some scramble rules that could beat it. I can't stress it enough. You need throw power and you need speed. Because even stock, you could beat cover 2. You just need time in the pocket, throw power, and speed. Because Kittle should be destroying that linebacker right now, but he's not. Let's try slanting and hitching like that. Maybe that can get Kittle a bit more open. Yeah, the problem I have running it is almost always speed and throw power. Because you're seeing how it's getting open. I just can't get the ball there. Alright, so to beat cover 3 with this play, motion Garcon over, then you drag Taylor, and that's basically it. You just try and do the whole run left thing and then get to the ball. I swear it's always the coverage I don't want to talk about. It's like, now I have cover 4. I don't want to talk about cover 4. Cover 4 is not what I want to talk about. Even though Kittle was wide open right there, which is cool. Alright. There we are. I think that one will be ours. And I couldn't connect. Oh my god. So yeah, these are really good ways to beat cover 2. But I swear to god, I should have just used the Patriots. Then I could have showed it. Because look at that. That's wide open. But I can't hit it. Alright, and that's the end of the book. So that was oh my god, 2-hour fucking book. Yeah, I'm definitely cutting that up. Alright, that's been Tim from Madden Community College. Let me know what formations and sets and whatever I missed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe or whatever. Share it if you want. I don't care if you share it or anything. I just like saying it because that's the outro that YouTubers are supposed to have. And then, yeah, that's it. The next book I'm doing after this one's probably going to be Seattle. And that's it. See you later.